Another episode of Black Op Radio. This is Len Osanic, and we have the pleasure of speaking to Robert Greenwald. Hello, Robert.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Well, in the areas of disinformation and things we're unhappy with in the research community, there is a ray of hope, a ray of light, that you have a small victory with your company, Brave New Films. You had a website that was trying to stop the Kennedy smears, and with a new film that was going to be released on History Channel, and you were able to get over 50,000 people to sign a petition, and this caused them to take notice. Do you want to just give us a brief background on this?
The History Channel was planning to do a mini-series around the life of President Kennedy. I got a copy of the script early on and discovered it was nothing more than a political hit job filled with distortions, propagandas, and inaccuracies, all driven by the political agenda of the producer, Joel Surnow, who's openly conservative, nothing wrong with that, friends with Rush Limbaugh, nothing wrong with that. The problem was it was pretending to be history, and it really was driven by propaganda. We reached out to 5 eminent historians, some of them quite critical of Kennedy on a policy level. They all participated. They all went on camera. We created a website, and we launched a campaign, Stop the Kennedy Smears, and pointed out the inaccuracies, pointed out the distortions, pointed out this was politics, and found out last week that the History Channel had made the decision to not air the miniseries, even though it had been finished.
Right, with a couple of big stars, so they must have, spent some time and money on making it. But the thing is, like you mentioned, inaccuracies and a smear. It's one thing to talk about history, or it's one thing to make a film maybe about Amadeus or something, and you have a point of view. But here, living people that, I think Carolyn Kennedy may have played some part as well, complaining about it. Anybody who knew about it was complaining, this is not history.
Yes, correct. And the fact that it was was planned to be on the History Channel was made the distortions and the propaganda all the worse.
Right. Now, how long did you have this going for? You just set up, I think, a Facebook page and this place, I'm looking at it here, to sign the petition. So it's not that long, is it? How long is it?
It was whatever, when did we launch it? I think it's probably about a year ago.
Oh, it was a year.
Okay. Sorry?
Sorry, I didn't know it was a year. I thought it was, I think I saw it about 6 months ago.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have the dates in front of me. I'm sure you can find them. But we launched it. We got lots of attention. We got a front-page New York Times story. We got 50,000 people signing the petition. And then last Friday in the evening, when people announced that they don't want to get press attention, the History announced that it was dropping.
The next thing on our horizon, people that are concerned about this inaccuracies of history, is that BuGilosi with Tom Hanks are making a 10-part miniseries on HBO.
On what?
Oh, on the Vince BuGilosi book, Reclaiming History, where he claims that Lee Oswald shot Kennedy alone.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, well, Tom Hanks and his partner, I think, Goatsman, are, with HBO, they've commissioned a 10-part miniseries to come out in 2013. And that has a lot of people in our community upset that this, what do you mean at the year, 2011 right now, but I mean, or 2013, that you're going to keep on with this parroting myth that Lee Oswald shot anybody. And BuGilosi's book has been thoroughly discredited by anyone who actually knows the facts of the case. And we are trying to organize something, and hopefully to be as successful as you were to stop HBO from putting this out as any kind of, accuracy. So that's all I wanted to talk to you about. I just wanted to touch base. And I say congratulations. And,
thank you.
Good luck in the future. You run Brave New Films. Do you want to just mention a little bit about that?
Brave New Films and Brave New Foundation, which are online, in which we do videos, long form, short form, and are involved in a series of different issues and fact-finding and truth-telling.